The views and opinions expressed in this podcast are solely those of the individuals participating in the conversation and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of the podcast host or any affiliated organization. Listener discretion is advised.
24 minutes after 10 o'clock, let's get into Ask a Man.
The upcoming segment discuss content that is of adult nature. The views and opinions expressed are not that of the SABC and are that of participating contributors and listeners, and do not reflect that of the official policy or position of Metro FM.
All right, we've got everyone here, and we only hope that you are ready to also assist Anonymous. But now it's time for us to listen. Let's bring on Anonymous. Good morning, Anonymous. How are you?
Good morning, Kuso. I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm great, thank you. Anonymous, I am going to read the house rules, then we'll get into it. I truly do hope that you are okay, but more than anything, we'll make sure that you're fine after this. Respect is the foundation of our conversation, Anonymous. Please maintain respectful language, refrain from any swearing or use of profanities. Our responsibility is to protect your identity, and your responsibility, Anonymous, is to extend the same courtesy to protect the identity of the people or the person you'll be speaking about. Do you agree, Anonymous?
Yes, I do agree.
All right. Talk to us. What's happening?
Okay. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, listeners. Good morning, Kuso and the Licky DJ and Sumizi. Right. I have been in a relationship for 5 years now. I started dating this gent in 2021. I was 19 at the time. He's actually 8 years older than me. So at the time, I was at my first year, and he was already established. Like, he had a business and he was working like his business was coming well. And then I studied until I graduated in 2023. And then now, initially when we started dating, he was like pure with his intentions. He was like, he wanted to get married, he wanted to have kids and family. At the time, since I was so young, I didn't see anything like pushing me towards that direction. I was just having like a relationship that's for real. It was like my first relationship. So I was like, I just want to try this thing out and see where it goes. So I wasn't pressured in anyhow. So now, as the years went by, I started seeing that he's a provider. He's there emotionally. He can be someone who can hold like a family, like a man. So it's like, okay, maybe I can consider getting married and having kids. Mind you, I was a woman. He met me when I was like this girl who just wanted to be a career woman, like have her own stuff and like maybe consider kids late 30s. Early 30s. So eventually I started getting into this thing of wanting kids and having marriage based on how he was treating me. So I was like, okay, this is the gent. And then when I graduated, he said he wants to take things to the next level. So that is like meeting my family and stuff. So he met my mom during my graduation, and then he spoke to my mom. He's like, I have these intentions of marrying your daughter and stuff like that. At the time, I secretly had like contraceptives because he wanted a child so bad, and we went to like the doctor to try and check our like status and stuff like that. Like, it was a routine for us to like have a HIV test every now and then. I know like when it comes to STIs, I could have been like careful, but I didn't have any of those problems because I'm a person who likes to go to the gynae. So I didn't see anything, like there wasn't nothing, like we were clean. So after my graduation, he met my mom, and then he said by December that time, he would come to my house and like do the right thing. Mind you, like I'm still on contraceptives, secretly still, and he wants a child, and I was like, no, I don't want a child. Okay, fine. And then he started wanting to stay with me. I was like, this is against my like morals, but again, sometimes as girls, I think we get to be like, I'm not going to say manipulated, but like excited about things when we are in love and end up doing things that maybe we were not planning to do, like based on how we are being treated. So I think I was like into this thing like, this man is taking care of me, he is like fine, and I'm working. At the time, after my graduation, I immediately got a job, like an internship. So everything was just fine. Like We're just like, we had our finances set and like everything was just fine. And then in 2024, I decided, no, like corporate is not for me. Like I need a break and I'm still young. I have been really had a time to have a break and think, and actually know what I want to do, So I was like, I think I'm going to have to leave this job by December 2024. And he was like, it's fine. I can support you. I also got burnt out with corporate. That's when I started my business and stuff like that. So I had ideas that when I stop working, I'm going to study. And then further my studies in the meantime, trying to figure out. So he was like, okay, I'm going to support you. It's fine. And I was like, I'm going to stay with my mom. And then he said, no, we can stay together. Okay. Fast forward 2025. In December 2024, when I was visiting him, like, festive season and stuff like that, I was on contraceptive still. But somehow I don't know, like, what happened. I think I just got too excited.
Anonymous?
Yes?
I'm going to stop you there. You speak very fast, but I'm so glad that we heard exactly what you were saying. I'm going to ask you to just stop right there. We're going to continue after the news headlines, okay?
All right, no problem.
Thank you so much. Yes, hope Betty Dulong with the news headlines.
People, good morning. Hi, my name is Leroy, and this is Makoya Rundown, and we are listening to Metro FM's Ask a Man. This is just a listening party, guys. We are not the official wing, well, isn't like yet, but we are just a listening party. You're gonna get we're gonna recap now soon, cause actually, like, baby girl was flying. So while we wait for that, thank you, baby. So while we wait for that, just keep liking and kind of please invite your friends. Yeah, and tell them what I'm here. You're gonna get the recap now, guys. I don't know what the hell happened. Okay, no, still playing, guys. Okay, relationship started 2021, dated successful guy, met parents during graduation, but she was holding there, taking there, and holding there. She had STIs somewhere, gynecologist, this, she left her job. I also don't know what's going on. But she dated someone come out 2021, 2020 there. Anyway, here's the recap.
It's 31 minutes after 10 o'clock. If you're joining us, thank you. The Naked DJ Samiza here. We've got Anonymous on the line. Let me quickly give us a summary or a bit of a recap before we continue with Anonymous. Anonymous met her current partner while she was in varsity. While he was already working, had an established career. She was young when she was more interested in building her career in her 20s, then maybe building a family in her early 30s. There's an 8-year difference between Anonymous and her partner. Now, her partner was really and is really keen to get married, have children, something she wasn't really keen for early on in her life. But she was, taking care of, or he was rather taking care of her. And was really serious about her, which she feels made her more open to the idea of basically settling down and building a family now. So, Anonymous, you were in the year 2025, right?
I didn't hear.
Okay, can I just check back to 2024? Remember, I said he wanted to go and lobola me or do the right thing, right?
Yes.
In 2024, sorry, 2023, before during my December time. He didn't do that. He said to me that he doesn't feel like going to my home yet because he's still renovating a house and he wouldn't want to marry someone and not have a place to stay with them. So he wouldn't want us to rent or stay with his mom. So I understood, I was like, okay, I'm going to wait for you. Then, okay, now I'm in the year 2024, right?
Okay.
It's December time now. Oh, even in 2024, he's still quiet. And I'm like, assuming, okay, the renovations are still going on. And we would visit the house where he's renovating. His mom had a house, and then eventually they changed it to his name because the mom couldn't pay the rates and stuff like that. So since he's the one, like all those things, yeah, whatever. And then
I can't hear anything.
okay, now it's December time, 2024. He's still not coming to my house. Okay, by then we had like issues, small issues, like he in 2024 we were already staying together when I was doing my internship. Actually, he would come spend 3 days at my place and then the other 4 days at his own place in a province, same province, but like 3 hours away. So we would spend more time together. And then I started seeing, no, man, I don't think this is the gent for me, like in terms of marriage. And then like we would have small fights, like he would go out on weekends with friends, he doesn't want to spend time with me. And he knows that I don't have friends. Okay, fine. Fast forward to December 2024, I resigned. And then in 2024 December, I went to his place. We tried to like sort out these issues, and then we went back to another province where the house is. Then we spent time together. Then in January, I found out I was pregnant. Okay, fine. Then
okay, Anonymous, this part I'm going to need you to slow down a bit, nah?
Like really?
Or just take a breath. Yeah, just. Whew. There we go.
Thing is, I want to say anything.
Okay. I'm still lost.
So I found out I was pregnant. Actually, I found out in Feb because I didn't go on my periods in Jan. Then early February, we went for the test, and then eventually it was confirmed. And then we went to gynae. He was supportive throughout the journey. He even paid for the labor costs and stuff, delivery costs and stuff like that. And then now he paid. Okay, let's fast forward to 2026 now. Now, last year he didn't pay the damages and the lobola. He said he's no longer willing to get married because we have a lot of issues that are like financial issues. Like he wants me to understand that he has things to sort out. Like if he's renovating, if he's like maybe has a project like built-in cupboard projects. Now I have to wait. My own stuff has to wait. Small things like that. And I was like, okay, it's fine. When it comes to the baby, you're going to have to take care of the baby because I don't have any job. And last year I was taking like online tutoring gigs. So in small amounts, like, just to take care of myself only. Then he ended up saying he doesn't want to get married to me because I'm not a marriage material. I wasn't raised to be a wife. Or, I don't even know how to start a fire. For cooking outside, I'm too educated, all those things, like when we are fighting. But when we are happy, he wants to have another child with me and all that, Then this year, he's a person who always makes me like, I don't know if he's testing my patience or something. Every time I ask for something, I could ask for something in Jan. He hasn't done it even now. And it's baby stuff, like if baby needs feeding stuff or, like, we have modern things now, If baby needs like a cutlery for feeding, he would make me wait and then say that if I'm this side, by my mother's side, my mom has to take care of it because he has paid the damages. He eventually paid the damages this year. So he has paid the damages, and last week we were supposed to travel together to the place where he's renovated. He wanted to see his child. And then I couldn't have the money to pay because we had a funeral this side at my mother's family. And then the child got sick and she was admitted and she had pneumonia. And then he was like, he's not going to interfere because he did say to me that I shouldn't be in front of a lot of people because the baby is going to be affected or infected or however with the viruses and stuff like that. So my family should take care of it. So my question now is that this guy was a person who was so ready to build a family and start a family, and he seemed like he had a budget for the baby. Actually, he did say sometime like back in 2024. Now that the baby's here, I have to be patient every time when I ask for something, and it's not even big things. It's like small amounts, like your 1,000, your 1,000 rands, your 500 rands, and he's not sending me money per month. I don't ask for money per month because I was like, we are partners. I'm gonna ask for money as we go, and I'm a person who likes hygiene and who's health conscious. So like, when it comes to babies, my baby doesn't even use diapers. Like she uses the she doesn't use disposable ones. She uses washable ones. But there's modern ones now, So he doesn't have that money going out of his pocket, where he has to buy your disposable. Yes.
Some question.
What help do you need?
What is your question, my baby?
Exactly.
So my question now is, am I overreacting by? So today we had a call, and I told him that I don't like this thing. I feel like I'm a burden. So
she just wants to vent.
Actually.
Question, my baby. Question.
Okay, so my question is this guy really having financial problems, or he just wants to test my patience, or like he said, I wasn't a wife material? What exactly is happening here? I don't understand.
Okay. All right. What's stopping you from going to children's court and maintenance court?
Okay, so we had issues with the birth certificate, right? So it's still at the Home Affairs because the baby's names were misspelled.
Okay.
So now they have said we must wait and come back next week. So that's why I really hadn't time.
All right.
And that's a poor excuse.
Okay.
Because even if the baby's names are misspelled, they'll be misspelled everywhere.
No, naked.
So they need
they have to be correct spelling because it's going to affect the child in the long run. Or traveling and stuff like that. It's going to be an issue. Naked.
Dude, the guy can't pay nappies. The child isn't traveling.
No. Wow. Don't underestimate the power of Anonymous. She can rise tomorrow.
Guys.
No, never mind Anonymous. Ignore.
Excuse me. Sorry, guys.
Yes, hold on. I'm saying to you, so you've got a week, to change the names, right? After that, you're gonna go to the maintenance court, right?
I'm considering that, honestly.
Okay. I'm not. I wasn't asking you. I was telling you. You must go to the maintenance court, Go to the maintenance court. There's nothing that binds you together except the child. So from now on, it's really none of your business. He has money or he doesn't. And even asking us, we wouldn't know. We don't know him.
Exactly.
Is he testing you?
Yes, we don't know.
Anonymous.
So when you need to act according to your situation right now. You go to the maintenance court. You do things formally. There's no as he's gonna pay as we go. Your relationship is not healthy enough for you to run things as you go. Things must be formalized. It's the 30th of every month. He must put the money in Tontoni, and you are unemployed. So it has to be, probably they're going to say from his side, but sometimes they can divide it still and go, this is what you're supposed to pay, this is what's supposed to pay. Just go and follow the rules and wear your big panties on. And then you need to start thinking of ways to liberate yourself financially. Either looking for a job, and I know it's tough to raise a child and still having to find a job because maybe you might need to get a nanny, maybe because your parents can't look after the child or you don't have someone to assist you. There's a lot of complications. It's not as easy as we might think. We understand that part. But your duty right now is to liberate yourself because now you are also imprisoning yourself by depending on this guy and hoping that he's going to show up. You need to also show up for yourself, and then so that you can be able to show up for your child, my angel. You've got it. Yeah. You've got it.
I love the fact that she said a couple of months ago we are living in modern times. So she was doing.
I'm an thing.
No. I win. So she was earning money by online stuff. So Anonymous do a lot of that. Don't give up. Just work harder on that. Keep posting.
Nice one.
Yeah, sizo booster engagement. Phela uyazi usomizi naka reposter. Then uzoba you no longer a micro influencer. So le phezulu.
No, guys. It's more on the academic side.
Ngaba ngifundanga yini? Hey wena. Wrong person.
And it's so weird how you talk about, that you're an academic, but you're not street smart.
No, but she is smart, Naked.
She's not smart because this guy played her from the get-go.
She took so long. She was holding on to her principles and tontoni.
Exactly.
And she admitted that, sometimes because you're in love, sometimes you just soften by spaghetti when the water is too hot and you are soft in your hand. Yeah, but when that thing goes hard, you become soft. You understand?
She should have been like you, Somiz, and not hold on to your principles because you dropped out of school. So there were no principles. Anyway,
I told you this before. I wasn't focusing on principles. I was focusing on the principal.
Wow. Anonymous, are you awake?
Yes, I am awake.
He played you.
Done. He did, yeah. I agree with Nick.
He played you. And you will, and even the questions that you are asking today, they further enhance Uguti. You can be academically clever, but
streetwise.
Is he testing me? For goodness sake, your baby is going through stuff. You are going through stuff. It test Gopi. It's been over 8 years.
5 years.
I win.
Correction. I love you, Anonymous. Yeah. I love you.
Oh well, because it's only 5 years, it makes it better, ne? Like Uguba is slimmer for 5 years. To be made a fool for 5 years is better than 8 years.
No. And can I add something?
No, you can't.
You can.
No, Naked.
You
Don't
can.
be rude.
You can.
You can, Anonymous.
Anonymous.
Okay, Ed, but it better be short.
All right. Sure. So there's also another project we are working on with this guy.
You sleep,
Guys, hold on. Let me finish.
Okay.
And it's more on my career side of growth. So I don't know, I want to break up with this guy. But at the very same time, I'm like, this guy is helping me with something that could, has potential of making money.
You're still together.
Yes.
When I get together,
Anonymous, let me tell you this now. When you are financially independent, even for him, it's a bonus. Because now he knows that he doesn't have to take money out of his pocket. So when he's slim, still. And obviously, it's going to help you. The more he helps you, the less money he has to pop out. Anonymous, come on. We are going to you guys marry the first person that you start dating. Because now you can't compare it to anything. Yeah, Bo? Yeah. So
not all the time. Not all the time.
Yes.
We do have success stories, Naked. Don't put everything in one basket. It's ladies, gents, it's okay to sometimes have the first and the last person in one person. It's okay.
How many have you had?
It was not my mission. I didn't come here to be one and only.
But
there are people. Don't say everybody must engage in more than one.
Anonymous way, you've got nothing to compare it to. Hence, you are so confused.
She doesn't have.
No, Pella. I never said sleep. She could have, kept being a virgin until Ashad, but she didn't.
How old is baby, Anonymous?
1 month. 8 months old.
8.
Yes.
Yeah.
8 months.
Sorry?
8 months.
Yes. 8 months.
And then Anonymous, how old is baby?
No, the baby is 8 months.
No, I said the other one.
Oh, he doesn't even want to be called baby.
Anonymous, you still don't get it.
How old is it?
He is your other baby.
No.
Because, yeah. Unabantwana bayi-2 wena.
But he's 8 years older than me now. He's 32.
You know why you've got 2 babies, Anonymous?
Yes.
Because you have to chase after both of them. The one you're taking care of, the one you've been chasing for 5 years. And he's proven that he's a baby. Anonymous, your relationship is based on his moods.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
when he's happy today, you are having another child.
No.
And then when he goes through his periods, you are not a good enough mother. You are not wife material. You are not this. Hey. You have to chase him for baby stuff. Anonymous, you have 2 kids here. Unfortunately, one actually depends on you to be able to live, to be able to eat. And, choose your battle. But today I have to agree with our ancestor, Usomizi.
Mm-hmm.
Do the right thing, go to children's court, stop chasing this guy. You have to be a mom.
Yeah.
Spend all your energy there. The relationship was never there. You were made a fool from the get-go. If you stay in this relationship, you continue to be that fool. And you will call us back before September.
Thank you, Naked, for those profound words.
All right, thanks.
So, Anonymous, again, release yourself from the prison of hoping you're going to run a business together and that's why you're staying. Certain things are not really worth you staying for in a relationship. If you can conceptualize that idea, you can materialize it.
But so
on your own.
Can she not separate business and pleasure?
No, it won't work. This guy, if they're not together, this guy won't see the need to support her. I can tell he's very petty and revengeful, spiteful, and could borderline narcissistic, and emotionally so, and intellectually so. He can manipulate her in so many ways and abuse her emotionally. So you need to be independent, sis. You really need to be independent. Okay?
Okay.
All the best, academios.
Thank you so much.
Sinamagawu sonke noma ungayaphi. Sonke sinamagawu. Bayitulile bajada barara.
Bayitulile.
Mama ngayitulanga ama-commenti. Dekhe bayitulile. Kuphi? How ayisabalwa le.
Anonymous, please continue listening to your radio. Let's get advice coming through from you, South Africa. Dial us up 086,000 2160 or your voice notes on 060.
I really don't know what kind of recap, what's that will I be giving you, because I heard absolutely nothing, because Sisanonza was saying a million things at the same time. If you picked up the story, please come join me here, mother panel, and then help me with the recap, because I don't know. I'm lost right now. But and I have let me play you this disclaimer before we can start, because I don't
The
know.
views and opinions expressed in this podcast are solely those of the individuals participating in the conversation and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of the podcast host or any affiliated organization. Listener discretion is advised.
And another young disclaimer: you can join me here in mother panel, but then you must know that this is going to be more YouTube now. So your face and your bargaining and a voice will be used there. So when you come here, you automatically consent. Great stuff. Just a quick recap as far as I could pick up. So Noza's been dating this guy since the COVID years. Co-shop they're great for there. Then at some point they had a kid, right? So this guy was well off, work and business shop. She left school. Working on her work. Then she got pregnant. Shop they had a kid. Then somehow this guy is not really maintaining the child. I don't know why, and so. So now, recently, 2 years back, I think, or as in maybe last year until now, he's been acting strange. So what DJ Naked referred to as his periods, right? So some days he's happy, he wants to get married, he wants to have more kids, and then the next day he treats her like shit. You're not wife material. You can't cook pap, you don't clean, you don't do this, you don't do that. And then some days is this, some days is that. So Varikmagana Sisanoza, she feels like she's been manipulated or used yeah, they're in a way. So she's asking if she has been tested, or maybe she is seeing things. So as in like whether should she stay or leave? Yeah, because now there's problems with the child, but then he doesn't seem to be bothered. That's as far as I can remember, because she said a whole lot of shit. Oh yeah, and happily, okay, like when it's time to pay Lobola, he renovates his mother's house. Oh yeah, like there was a phase where he promised Lobola and the works and the wedding of their dreams, and when he was supposed to do that, he fumbled and said, "Bomma baril." So, so yeah, yeah, that's the situation right now. Please come help me because I'm tired of saying leave, guys. Because you know, I'm really getting tired of like saying the same thing like every week to you, my sisters. Clearly, most of my brothers they are, as in like not so bright, but then you are worse because you keep like what's that, like following these not so bright brothers. Yet you are working and like you come here and saying, no, isn't, but I love him. He the child. He is a provider. Maramo tell me the well. So I know working and isn't like since no stay. He's not testing his patience. He's not testing your patience. He just has hormone reflexes. So yes, you must understand that. You see, as much as Lona Lona Banyana Lona, you go through your things and then you're like, no, babe, like he the hormones and stuff like that. Yeah, Lenny, he has hormones, Lenny, clearly. So choose him, be there for him. Because Lona reads Lona. Oh, and another thing actually isn't like that I said Wednesday now. And like some people like they kind of opposed it now. And another disclaimer, guys, this is not an attack. This is just me barking and I thinking out loud. Or you know what? I'm gonna say it again. I believe there should be a very strict law, for everyone, that we should have an eligibility permit before having kids. So meaning that you're gonna be vetted first, as in like mentally, physically, financially, before you can go have sex and have a kid. I think there should be a law because bona no ya because hey Kamorata, he seems like a provider, he promised this and that. No ya demo club. Ne? Sharp. Shava. As we always say, spread love, not legs. If you are spreading legs, please understand the possible repercussions of that and check with yourself as well. Okay, will I be ready for this and that? Nah? Sharp. I'm not as in like bashing as in like people who actually had kids before, or maybe like they're in a similar situation. I give. Nah. Sharp. All I'm just saying is that, like, let's be real with ourselves. Listen for a second. Yes, like sex is amazing, like sex is great, but then the main purpose of sex has an enjoyment, okay, reproduction. So if you don't want to reproduce, take the necessary measures. Simple. You know what I mean? Like right now, okay, sharp. Like, okay, like let me speak with my brothers now. Working on a gents, they are contraceptives working like for guys. Beyond the condom, working. It's working like since lona le ratana manami. Gona le mejovo le dipilisi le di eng. So that you don't be working is like what the situation. Let's stop this thing working kind of like saying no, I just want to have kids for my legacy because my grandfather's saying in chief, kids are not toys. Like let's understand that part working first. So now you just want to have kids because of legacy and change, but then as in like how Zaga, you always complaining for here about in, but then you don't make the effort to yourself. Like cause that maruiti nama when. Come on. Hey member, hey, bariki magana kisa sorry. Yeah, you got messed up, but hey man, askis. It's just one of those things in life where you just have to deal with the consequences. Yes, working, you can blame Mangman, you can blame Mama, but then remember, you made a choice with your body to keep the child. Whether Mangman left or working, he came, you came, who left, it's fine, but learn to deal with the repercussions of your own choices, your actions. Yes, he's treating you like barking and trash. Sorry about that, but now you are here now. Ngwanaki yo alla. O tlora ya go rrago kwa o tswa mo go 8 months old. Wow. 8 months old kid. O tlo mo zeruzo. But hey, I see your comments, guys. Sorry, like I really can't multitask because it's one of the PhD fly. One abu feel like tech to sorry, guys. As kissing. Ashley, please behave. I have a wife, and she's here, so sure. Peanut butter. Good morning.
Morning, how are you?
I'm a bit disappointed, but I'm alright.
As the fetus deleters.
I mean, easily so, guys.
But if you cannot have money for fetus deleters, that means you don't have money for a baby.
Amen. Yes.
Lee, someone with good intentions doesn't talk too much. Their action speaks for them. This girl has been listening to this guy mumble his way up to his career and his life, thinking uzo change his mind. This guy had no intention to marry this girl. That's number one. Number two, the person that gave us advice, test your boyfriend. Tell your boyfriend that you are pregnant and see uzo change her. You know what? For you guys, it doesn't take you 2 weeks or 3 months to act out, to show your real colors. Especially when you find out there's a baby coming. There isn't. You just run away. So now this girl, you know what I think she did when I leave? She saw Agvumi and then she fell pregnant on purpose, thinking this guy is gonna stay because he wanted kids. Now yes, now confused. She was trying to sound smart and tell us about gynecologists and STI. She was not even making sense. If she was that smart, she would have just used protection. That's number one, or continued with her contraceptives, or IUD 10 years. What to do?
That's it.
She tried to trap this guy because it seems like vele uwazi ubonile ukuthi la akusalungi ithi let me give him a baby and see ukuthi uzoba kanjani. Wathola ukuthi hayi shema akadlali ke umkhombe true colors.
Like another thing like that I fail to understand from you ladies now, okay, like not like necessarily you, but then those ladies that like that use this mentality of I'm gonna trap him as in like with a child. I find it very stupid.
Yeah, it is.
But
It is.
because now, r- regardless of like the money part, like the woman plays a major role, as in like the first, like as in like let's say 10 years actually. So now you are bonding yourself to spite like somebody else actually. So yeah, like it's fucking stupid. But anyway, sorry about that.
It really doesn't make sense. Now she has a relationship with this guy's parents, or she has a now. I think she said the guy met her parents. Why? Like, guys, it's just unnecessary. Honestly, like it's really unnecessary. Uyenze ngamabom girl. She must just raise the child and ahambe go maintenance court and make sure ukuthi yabona manje i-evidence uyayigadara and she nails this guy. Because 1.5 doesn't support a child. She must ask for at least 7.5 a month or plus.
You know what,
Because
oh yeah, sorry.
it really doesn't make sense how someone can just turn on you like that, especially when children are involved.
Like like you are 100% right
Girls
because
must stop doing that. Like she I think she tried to trap the guy. We wanted to relationship and then she's like, Ish, let me revive it with the child. Or I told you this guy is just like not in the mood here.
kana gape like lena this guy lena ka re lena di-period tsa gage di a mo hlantsha.
I don't understand. That's why I said Vele never give a man a child. Because why? Why? Like you can't keep saying, no, I promise you I'll do this, I'll do this. No. You promise me the second time, the third time I'm done. Because if you wanted to do it, you would. And if you had no intention at all, ask me, are you using are you on contraceptive? Yes, I am. Okay, let's be careful. But no, they just continued, both of them. Boy, too bad,
Kahle. Okay, you know what, ne? Like, let me try to be fair, ne? Actually, ne? Okay, Sharp. There are life's uncertainties, right? Ne? Okay. Let's say maybe you plan this, and then something happens, and then feel there like you actually lose money and here and there. Cool, Sharp. But then now, judging from the story, his behavior doesn't like sold him. Gore na as in like today when batla wife material go apa bogobe frugo, and then like next day keep oh my love I'm so happy kind of like working kind of as in like yes guys we go through things road but then let's be accountable nyana no little consistency nyana or okay sharp nyana no yana mare baby no abona re mo re too great fit yes for the rambarking kind of like a mad nyana today mare baby sa wala road yeah.
I think with us women, okay, let me say me and others and anonymous. Like God made us so smart, man. Like yazi intelligent kanjani mina Lee. But inhliziyo iyisilima. Yo. Like even nami like nje umuntu angangidribula. 2 months, 2 weeks is enough.
You can get that
Like yes, but I will never allow myself to even go to an extent of giving a man a child and allow me to play me like allow him to play me like that. But Intlizio is slim. It's something else, honestly. Intlizio is just something else. I hate it. Ngiyawuzonda umjolo mina manje. Because there's no not is slim. Yes, because it happens to the best of us. And which is like it doesn't make sense, but yeah, whatever.
You know what I think actually there? I think the heart is not slim actually. It's just the brain working and like in a low is like because remember we have the heart, the brain, like lay your consciousness. So like basically like these are like three things. They basically run your life. So you are the working in a consciousness here. So now the heart will say, hey man, hey Joe, like me, I want Leroy blind now. Then the brain is gonna consult with the heart and then like with you also. Then you when you weigh the hope part of it, that's where we get pew, as in like being hopeful or like what if the heart is right and happy, you consult with the brain and then like the brain is like, hey man, here are the odds, but then you never know. And then you with the hope, you be like, hey Maria, maybe wait. And then you get in and then like the brain is like, hey man, me, I just said, hey fam, as in like these are the odds. And then the heart will be like, oh no, why did you go in? And then now you blame yourself for, as in like lots of and then you're like, you had you like you made me do this. I'm like, sheesh, fam. It's just a fuck man. But hey,
Much.
yeah, it's too much, man. You said something actually there about like having kids, ne? But Tim Cool, just give me 2 minutes, ne? Sure, get them on. You know, there's something that my brother-in-law actually has like told me last year. My cousin actually like said like something like similar to me like literally yesterday. So my brother-in-law like last year like working in a rich fellas and like speak about family and kids and whatever. He said to me, dude, if you do not have us that at least 100K a year for the child in jail, don't even like think of having kids. At least 100K for the whole year for the child fell. Then I thought about it, I was like, I should really like 100K. Then sometime recently, I was with my sister, she was buying things for her son. Then I saw those prices, Jonah, of like milk, little nappies, fell, little wipes, little ing. She spent about close to 3K. Then she told me, okay, now this guy, he grows up like literally every week. So now it's clothes again. This and that, like literally every month is like new clothes. Barking and on top of the nappies, little toiletries and food again. And he's not even 5 years old. Now imagine that now barking like 10 years old with the crutch, lenini, little transport, little ing. And I was like, yeah, no, as in like you see that 100K part, there's like now I see it. Fuck. So I was like yesterday my cousin said like something similar, okay. Like minimum when you have a child, you automatically at minus 2K minimum a month. I was like, fuck. You know, of all my life's decisions, that has to be like one of my proudest as in like decisions to not have kids. Cause what the fuck? Yo, what could I be doing with that 100K, Joe? Imagine. But hey man, it's all good. But like we should sign a permission. I'm making a petition actually to actually have that law actually being assigned in. Or before anything else, as soon as you're born, your things like they're working, they're tied until you are 20 something and then you want to have a child. you go through test first. Test. Yeah, sharp. And then they say, okay, sharp, you're good. You go do the working in a surgery happy just to untie them, and then you can have your kids freely. Right? Anyway. But Tim Cool, sorry, Peanut. Like, let's allow Baba Tim Cool first this one, and then we can conclude. So my leader.
Sanmoy.
Sabuzera.
Mnati bro aka wena.
Awa, ibona. Re lebogela botshelo ya tsala.
Yeah, ra bona gore di alla ko AskAMan man. Yo, mina ngisabuza bro wami ukuthi when are women gonna learn ukuthi kumele bafunde ukuzithanda? Bazofunda nini ukuzithanda?
Hey man. Jowazi nami nje ona nami nje ngikhathele ukuthi sisi yini ngawe.
Ngisabuza namanje ukuthi bazofunda nini ukuzithanda ngoba yazi umuntu mfethu umbona aseza le ukuthi hayi man. Lo uzonginikeza inkinga lo. I understand. Umuntu kumele uzithande bro wami. Yabona yonke into eachievayo kumele usachievele wena. Omunye umuntu makangena sekuzoba ibonus. I understand.
There we go. Yes. 100%.
Whatever you achieve it for yourself. The next person who comes into your life will be a bonus. And naloyo muntu loyo ozomkhetha, he needs to align with ama values nama goals wakho. If it doesn't align with that, i-relationship izoba njani? Because already na i-relationship yakutshela kokumanje lapho kwaSkMan lo muntu lo ukuthi 8 years yonke ubhizi uhlangabezana nenkinga eyi-1. So ezinye izinto that's why ngihlale mina ngisitshela ngithi yabona nje benganayingane enganalutho ngihlala kanje until izinto zami zi-align zibe right konke kuhambe kahle then ke khani uzocabanga indaba zingane because umntwana alone bafo snip up and fleece. Izinto zanyuka every year yabona borabaphosa basinyukelisa imali manje ama-petrol nani bese maceda lapho wena ucabangana nezingane nani uyabona manje ukuthi uzisokolisa ngento engekho.
Like really.
Uzisokolisa ngento engekho. So that's why umuntu omkhethayo kumele enze sure ukuthi lezi zinto wena onazo naye unazo or more. Ukuthi angazokusokolisa lifeini because
qhubeka bafoza ngizokhuluma mawuqeda.
Yeah, so umuntu you need to know ukuthi kahle ufunani and ngapha futhi you need to make sure ukuthi nalomuntu ozomfaka empilweni yakho naye unama achievements ayenzayo ukuthi naye ukuthi nibe aligned noyi-two ukuthi you're both are chasing the same goals and enze sure ukuthi now he's there for wena. You understand? Nomuntu lo okulekela relationship nalo yacheri la mudala angekho la yazi umuntu mfethu the first 3 months umuntu makazwana nawe uyambona ama-intentions wakhe ukuthi okay lo uza nama-intentions are right and obvious ufuna ukushada lo muntu lo. You understand? Angeke kwenza ingane nomuntu wazi kahle ukuthi hayi angeke umshade lo muntu lo unless ke yilezi spiteful ke ezifuna nje ukushiya i-evidence nje ukuthi bangamthathi loyo muntu loyo but jena nje hayi ezinye izinto sibale akumelanga uzivumele yabo thina inkinga yethu ukuthi sisuke sivumela izinto bese masezenzakala bese kukhala thina futhi.
Exactly. Which comes back to actually working kind of like learn to be logical and have like rational working kind of with yourself. Yes, you love him, like yes, you love her, but then again, be logical about her. Okay, sharp. Yes, bakile baby, you are the work, say you do this, you do that, but the most important things. If
I understand. Yeah. So if you value yourself enough and you understand, I wanna like now relationships are not that dopamine anymore now. That's why no pinda takhala manje ukuthi umjola akazigeni. I understand. It's because of the way manje economy ngakhona, the way izinto zenzakala ngakhona manje. That's why manje ungasekho mnandi kuma relationship. Abantu abasabhekanga ukuthi we are going into a relationship to be in genuine love. Instead babheke ini ama-finance, babheke nokuthi lo uzothatha imali engakanani kulo, lo uzothatha into engakanani kulo, yabo, ukuthi ubenefitha I understand. And manje kanjalo i-relationship ayibi mnandi.
No, you know what, ne? Barke, Baba Tim Cool. Bengithi siniphe lapho ne, as in because of time, because we are left with 10 minutes nyana now, ne? And but then yeah, like thank you very much, Nemaji.
Yeah.
All right. It's like just to spice up, as in like what he said there actually. There's a random thought that came to me as like this morning. You know what, ne? As much as you love your partner, right? Ne? Like there's nothing wrong with that. Yes, like love him or her like that deep, ne? But then happy remember, don't make your partner your everything. Like you are my world, you are my lesson. Like when I don't speak to you, reason because not that I'm speaking as in very kind of snacks about your relationship or anything, but then reality you may lose them tomorrow or maybe like today, right? So just have that pinch of salt, and as like here and there, okay. Yes, I love you, but then let me be my everything first. As in, like you see, like Barki Magara Babti Kuru said, like be whole, then your partner will be the icing on top. But you are still the whole cake. Yeah. So your partner can be just that frosting there, and then you look good, you know? Not that I'm speaking snacks of like working in relationships, guys. Like, as in working, guys, like you see, companionship is amazing, though. Blind, maar have that pinch of salt, or hey, anything can happen, and yes, working, and I feel they're God forbid, but hey, man, have that young sprinkling, and they're okay. Shit may get fucked up, but hey, I still love and value you, you know? But Katie, you disappeared. Please come back. We still have 2 minutes for you. Oh yeah, Karabo is late there, like she wanted a recap. Ish man, basically the North Boys, you know?
Esho sanibonani dumelanga abusheni.
I've seen minjani.
It's a KT. Ngihamba kanjani first?
Siyaphila. No, into engilethe lana ngisho nje izinto ezithize ezikhulunyiwe lana that were said with all good intentions. I want to agree ukuthi umuntu, I use the word umuntu ngamabomu, angifuni ukusebenzisa ama gender labels. All human beings must first better themselves. Uyabona. Usisi seemed like she was doing the right things by ukuya esikolweni and bettering herself. I hope it was all for the right reasons. But then I had comments zokuthi make sure ukuthi umuntu omtholayo unaloku onako, if not more.
Oh.
And then I came up because when I heard this lady speak, it seems like she was following that whole script. Because she said everything that this guy was successfully, good business, you are on. And I suspect, based on this theme, it's a very common theme. I've heard this thing a lot. Because women are hypergamous in nature. They aim.
Break up. What? Hypergamous.
Yeah, boy. Love that word.
They tend to date horizontally, if not vertically. And lento leyo iyabagila. Iyabagila, because when the lady introduced her topic, she said everything that the man had superficial. He was successful. I had nothing about the man's character. Nothing.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
business, and this is the thing.
Mabaraji, Jaya, Babaraji.
And you are
Babu
navigating
Timkul,
life.
sorry fam, Barge, like as in Babu Timkul, we appreciate your working, like your spice, but then only lap because it's messing up with the sound.
All right.
Ngiyabonga. I know, but I hype man yami ngiyabonga, man. So what I'm trying to say here, guys, the hypergamy is a natural thing. It's a human's, a woman's a natural biological instinct because they want to pick a partner that is peacocking, that looks like he will be able to provide have the provision. But in Samguti, we are human beings. We must use our frontal lobe and not just our reptilian brain. And had she looked beyond the superficial, and she looked beyond ukuthi kunama-peers wakhe laphiyana abebamshela, and she turned them down because they did not have the superficial things. If you can remember, she said everything, moto nani uyabona. Mina ngizama ukuthi guys yekelani le doti leyo, ngicela nideyitheni i-character yomuntu, study the character. Masisajola kule nto esibiza i-courtship. It's a process of an interview, bazalwane. It's an interview. And abantu besifazane ngiyanicela ukuthi kule interview process, you are not passive players. You are all active participants. It's your job to listen to this man's proposal and to assess him. And if you are not satisfied, you reserve the right to turn down that man. Njengabonke labeni ba-turn it down. That girl, mangambuzi, she turned down 20 people. And she decided to actively accept this man's proposal. Yabona. So ngizama ukuthi i-fault ikuthi so to khona usisobeka la athu peanut badombo uthula abantu laba. You can't come here and act a victim. Yabona. You must question yourself and your core values ukuthi ufunani for yourself. Uwazi ukuthi uqoma ini, ungaqomi noma yini. That's bathini isilungu sithi not all that sprinkles and shines is gold. Angisazi angishaya isilungu.
Yeah.
Not all that glitters is gold. Not all that glitters is gold. Look beyond le nyaka, guys. Test the person. Tell the person that you are pregnant. See how they treat other people. If your core values say, I want a person on a snag who's compassionate. During your dating and your coaching process, you can see how do they resolve conflict. But we ignore all that nonsense. You test your person now. Sorry to release our codes now. Masbajola labantu laba. Testa. Siyazi ukuthi ufunani from image. And yes, you don't give them feedback masbalatla, but it's because she did not pass your test with alo uhamba nomoya or ugqwele istrati or you turn the attention too much. And I'm asking women to do that the same. Ungaqomi just because the guy can pay the bill, man.
That's why that's why ngithi sex at first sight like clears the vision. But sex on the first date is in. I'm like, no, guys. Because once you come to your senses, then you can think clearly. All right, now you are done with this thing, and now now you see the character now. Okay, sharp. So, breaking kind of like if they leave right after sex, know that you're just a dump track. But if they still want to get to know you and have really as in like serious breaking kind of conversations, then now you as in like get to see, because most people actually, like whether you believe it or not, they get into relationships because they're horny, then like they confuse it with love. Haven't you wondered? Right after you have sex with that one person in JNJ, isn't like loosely, you just want to kick them out, isn't like immediately, like bah, because you just wanted to nut. Hey man, but anyway, thank you very much. Then like KT, we are out of time, guys. Because I see born to move and I wanted to join but because I really have to leave because I have to get back to work. But then for those who working and who missed actually working on that word, as in the word is hypergamous. Okay, whatever. Derived from hypergamy, right? So it describes the act or practice of dating or like marrying a spouse with a higher social, economic, or professional status than oneself. So according to my understanding, hypergamy basically, because you are being with like that person because of their material gain. So in simple terms, money. So you're just like, so basically you're trading sex because of money. So which boils down to horse. But anyway, thank you very much, guys. And I remember to spread love, not legs. And what we have learned actually today, boys and girls, men and women, bagolo bohle, like learn to value yourself first before you put mjolo or pipi or kuku kopel. Nah? Yeah, let's understand that part first. Or yes, you want love and this and that, you want to be held. And happy to winter now. So kunje lona le tlo jola for the next like 2-3 months. September. So learn to be content first with you first. Like learn to love yourself beyond hypergamy. Born to move, please mute that.
May I choose it?
Yeah, please move. Breaking. Can I please mute me and like let me just wrap this up and then I'll give you 2 minutes again and then.
Sorry. Oh, I thought you were saying I must talk. Oh, sorry. Let me mute.
Oh yes, Kami Kwena. Hey, who's Marwena? Who's Marwena? I'm gonna change her profile every week, dog. No man.
It's the same. I never. No. It's my same profile. It's the same.
Okay.
I never change profile.
Alright.
I get call Timot go TikTok.
Anyway. So yeah, like let's remember to wrap it up because if you don't wrap it up, you're gonna have some visitors who are gonna demand like shit from you for the rest of your life. Yes, it's your body, your rules, but also remember the consequences of that, of your body, your rules, your choice. I understand that part. So a lot when we clip it, don't say baby daddy's trash. You made a choice. So hey, chill, nigga. Oh yeah, and I have a word of the day, guys. On this beautiful cold Wednesday, if you don't have some body, remember you have 2 hands, you have a smartphone, and you probably have Wi-Fi. And there's an app called X. You know what to do. Anyways, come, you can wrap it up.
Better, yo.
So wrote back.
And I'm called what?
X something. I don't know. But anyway. X.
Yo, hey.
Yes,
Yeah,
Sure. So just to, because I caught up on the last part of your show. Nagger, this thing is simple. Cloth is not the problem. Mutuki problem. Because if we share, for example, Mutuka dula liena, dijara. If I tlo siya, whether umupalamisa di chandelier, or umuvaisa di vacation every week or every month, mutatlo siya. So it's very hard to blame it on cloth. We rather blame it on the person's mental state or person's decision to say, you know what, aksabatlobada. Or share a simple one. For example, you find people say, oh, we've been dating for 5 years. What are you doing dating a person for 5 years? That you're trying to figure out from this person for 5 years, 10 years, and down the line, 3.
And then the next thing, the same person wa go dumpa 2 months, he's getting married. You know? So at the end of the day, whatever the things that happens, whether chemistry, whether emotions, at the end of the day, get decision ya motho. Gore, once again, me outie, how sound kota sharp, me outie, you are not there emotionally for me anymore. Ak sa go batla. If muta sa go batla, there's nothing you can do, me outie. I can tell you for free. Even if no musko etisa every day, if I decide asa go batla, and there's nothing you can do. So yes, thobalano every time, everywhere, with random people, it's not good. But we can't really. It's the same thing like muto are, yeah, lenyalo ke nyoso. Nyalo si nyoso. Nyalo is two people coming to it. If it works, it's those two people that made it work. If it also fails, it's those two people who are also responsible for the failure of it. So we shouldn't blame these things that are there. At the end of the day, ke rona batho that are part of it. We either make it or break it. Simple as that.
Barking, you know it, nah? Like, thank you very much, Stefan. Actually, barking enough for that. Yes, but Team Cool accountability, 100%. Here's another unpopular opinion, nah? Guys, please don't come for me. Well, you might come for someone else, but not for me. I'm married. But try to have sex on the first date. Nah? I didn't say forever, as in like fuck everybody, as in like you see on Tinder. No. I'm saying if you feel like there's like barking, like something with you and that person, have sex on the first date. Then rethink the whole thing. Trust me, it works. Anyway, bye guys.
No, I would only debate. Some people hit it on the first date, they are still married to date. Some people didn't. So this thing, akuna one size fits all. To be quite honest with you, I understand what you're saying. It's a good exercise that you're putting out there, but like there is no cast in stone on this thing. Because now me outie, they will tell you, hey, kopani go tlapungu, ra go ntlungu, khwaba monate. Monate thing started there, it never ended. 10 years down the line, 20 years down the line, they are still married. So akuna one size fits all. But yes, you're on point. That one, you need to rethink about it. But life aina buka, especially when it comes to bophelo. Akuna buka me out, because if nernale buka kaofela, trust me, we will be following that buka. We will be each and every person, me and you, will be exactly where we want to be. Ka buka ya bophelo ba rona, but we are where we are because this is where, at the moment, God wants us to be.
Steve, have you legile vela hot like on a book? It really didn't work for
me out. Like Kona, no, I went to school for what I do, but I have to apply my knowledge beyond what I learned from school. So Buka will give you a base, me out. You'll get a base. After then, what you do about it, well, about that base, it's up to you. You have a base. You have a base. That's why Skolo is a base. Skolo is useless. No, Skolo is useless. Keep base of people. And then from there, then you need to apply your brain. You need to apply your mind. You need to think they normally say out of the box. You know?
Oh man.
Yeah.
100%, Maji. Thank you very much, nah. And for word of the day, like that was courtesy of Bra KTP 089T. The word of the day is hypergamy. Learn that, study that, especially the young ladies, with love, of course. Learn that word, understand that word. Assumptive, hypergamy. Just as guys, good night. Oh shit, I forgot to tell you guys something. I'm not going to be that very frequent here in the Mother Lives now, like starting parking as in like this week, because I have something else as in like going on. So it's kind of gonna disturb like my schedule here. So some days you might find me, some days you might not find me, and I apologize for that. Yeah, it's just like working and things are changing, yeah. So please don't be mad at me. Some days you might find someone else. I don't know, as in like we'll just see. But then thanks, man, and stop being hypergenemous. Hypergenemous. Yes. Bye bye.